a kind of more dewy, youthful makeup look. It's going to be a very simple look, but I've been wearing this like crazy. I've just been really into dewy skin lately. I used to be really into matte skin because I have kind of oily prone skin, so I would just put on a bunch of powder and look really matte all the time, and that was the thing I was going for. But things have changed, and I think dewy skin is really popular, especially in the summertime or springtime. Dewy skin just looks healthy, youthful. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to just get rid of any residue that you have on your face. If you have like any makeup still or on, or just oils or whatever, anything residual. And what I'm using is these Olivella facial cleansing wipes, daily daily facial cleansing wipes. They're made with 100% virgin olive oil. They smell so amazing, and I just kind of wipe away anything that might still be there, like any makeup or whatever. I'm allergic to a lot of, not really allergic, but I have like a skin reaction to a lot of facial wipes because they have like a lot of different chemicals in them, and I'm not allergic to these, which is really awesome. These are really, I think, hypoallergenic or something, but they're really cool. They're like paraben free and have antioxidants and all that stuff, so I've been loving these. What I've been totally obsessed with lately is my Olivella Nourishing Cream. It has anti-aging properties, it's all natural ingredients, and their whole brand is like based on, or their whole cosmetic line is based on putting olive oil as their main ingredient. That's why, hence the name Olivella. I've just been obsessed with this cream. It's really moisturizing, and I think the key thing, I basically just take this, and it's very moisturizing. This feels amazing on my skin, and the key thing to dewy skin is, in my opinion, you really want to make sure you hydrate super well, even if you have oily skin. Hydrating before you apply makeup just makes your foundation go on so much more smooth. I'm not a big fan of face primers because I think they're very drying, and especially if you want a more dewy look, you want your skin to be really, like, you want your pores to soak up as much moisture as possible, and it just makes your skin so much more glowy and beautiful and youthful. Especially in the winter time, since it's still cold in most states, I would say. Not so much here because I live in Florida, but right now it's actually kind of cool out even though it's sunny. But you definitely want to make sure that you don't have really dry skin before applying makeup because you want a smooth, nice surface to work with. So I'm totally obsessed. Like, this lotion or this moisturizer, it smells like a spa. Like, I'm not a big fan of scents that are overpowering and like really perfumated, like fake. And this has like this amazing scent, and I wish I was one of those people who can describe scents really well, but I can't. But it's just like really fresh, and it smells like a spa. Literally, when you walk into a spa, that's what this smells like. I absolutely love it. And if you're wondering about these products that I'm using, as you could probably tell from the title, I am having a giveaway at the end, and it includes these products by this brand Olivella. I'm so excited that the company was able to host a giveaway for you guys because I know that these products are kind of pricey, and sometimes when I mention pricey products I feel really bad because I feel like not everybody can afford them, so I feel bad mentioning them, but I don't feel bad this time because I'm having a giveaway for these products. And this is probably one of the most luxurious face cream that I've ever owned. If you just look at the creaminess of it and the consistency, and a little goes a long way, so you really don't need much. So I'm absolutely obsessed. So hopefully whoever wins this giveaway can attest to that as well. So stay tuned towards the end if you want to participate. The next thing I'm going to use is, and this is going to be a shock to most people, but this True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. And the reason why I say it's a shock to most people is because I bashed this so badly. Like, in a lot of my videos I said that this is a horrible foundation and I don't like it at all and blah blah. And I still am not like the biggest fan, but if you want glowy, dewy skin, this really does work. And I've actually learned to use this now that I own a beauty blender. I've learned that if you just apply a thin layer and then you work with concealer and all kinds of stuff, that it actually works and it doesn't make me oily anymore. So that's what we're going to use, and especially because I'm a little more tan right now, even though I probably look super pale, but I am a little more tan than usual. I can't use most of my foundations that are kind of lighter, so I squirt some on here, use my beauty blender, and actually I'm just going to apply it directly on my skin like so. I have some like, I don't know what's going on, but every once in a while, I used to struggle with acne, I don't anymore, but every once in a while now I have like some bumps underneath the skin. I don't know if you guys ever have that, but it's really annoying because it's not like a pimple that you can just pop, it's just like underneath your skin. So then I just kind of dab this around for an evenly distribute. Oh, and this sponge or this beauty blender I dampened, so make sure, the reason why it's so big is because it's moist with water. To brighten my face a little, I use this other foundation right here. It's the Juice Beauty Organic Perfecting Foundation, which has become one of my favorites for sure. It's just too light to use it as like an overall foundation right now, so I just put it kind of like where the light hits your face. So I take this and I just kind of go like here. And it's just because I applied such a I applied such a thin layer of the other foundation that this just gives you a little bit more extra coverage, and it's kind of doing the same thing as like a concealer would. And what I love about this is that it gives you a nice dewy finish as well. It's very moisturizing. So even though we're going for a dewy look, I definitely think you should set your foundation a little bit. I just spilled everywhere, but it is the Botanics Lighter Than Air Mineral Loose Powder. And it really is super light. And I just put a little bit in this cap right here. And this is so sheer, it really doesn't make you cake up or anything like that. And then I just apply it to my T-zone. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to bronze up a little bit. I'm using this is my favorite bronzer, Sun Bronze number 22 by Rimmel. It's so cheap, but it works so well. It gives you a really nice like warm tone. And I just put it like around my temples. I don't contour because I find that contouring makes my face even more edgy, and it already is kind of edgy. You know, you always want the opposite of what you have, and I have a really like contoured face already, so I don't like to contour very much. Lately I've been using this correcting concealer by Juice Beauty as well. It looks like this. I find that this works really well. I don't think it creases, and a little goes a long way for this. And I just use my hands for this, or my finger. The next thing we want to do is we want to use a blush, and what we're going to use is a cream blush because that gives you really nice dewy cheeks instead of just putting on a bunch of powder. This one is by NYX and it's called Boho Chic. That's the name. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put all the things that I used down below, so make sure you check that out if you want to know what's what, because a lot of times people say, oh, you didn't mention what you're using or the name, but actually I mentioned most of the names, and then I'm going to have a list down below as well. You want to use a very dense bristle brush like this one. This one is from Sedona Lace 480, but you know, Sigma has really nice ones as well, just like this, and whatever brand you have. And you want to just swirl it around in there and get the product on there. And then I just start at the apples of my cheeks and I go backward. And I kind of go up here as well on my temples. Are these your temples still? Is this your temple? I don't know. I just go up like around my eye area here because that's kind of like giving you a sun-kissed look. Because if you've ever noticed, if you ever go out in the sun, this is where it hits your face as well. If that's not enough product for you, you can just take your finger and swirl it around in there and just kind of pack it on this way. I think that works a little better actually, so you don't even need a brush for this. I just like the initial application with a brush because it makes it like, it distributes it nicer. Next thing we're going to do is use this e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip right here. This was $1, so cheap, and we're going to use it as our highlight. And you put it right on top of your cheekbones. I'm just using this brush, or you can use your fingers again, it's really up to you. And if you find that this blush isn't intense enough for you, the other one that I also really like, which is also a cream blush, is the Dream Bouncy by Maybelline. This one is in Fresh Pink. And, oops, just if you feel like, the camera kind of washes me out, so I am kind of blushed, but it's still kind of subtle. So you can kind of amp it up and put some of that on there too. You just want to make sure that once you apply a cream blush, I personally wouldn't put powder on top of it, because then you're going to look very caked up. Because the cream is going to absorb the powder and then you just look like a cake. Cupcake. A pretty cupcake. So we're going to use this Anastasia Brow Wiz eye pencil, and it is in Ash Blonde. And what I've been doing lately is I brush my eyebrows down so I can see the upper line or whatever it's called. And then I take this portion, and I really hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use a mirror so I can stay centered. And then I just draw like the edge of the eyebrow. And then once you're done, you take a spoolie and you kind of go upward again, and you really always want to brush it upward like this. You don't want to go like this and then down, because that makes you look sad. Like if you brush down like this, it makes you look more sad, and then if you brush upward, it makes you look happier and more awake. According to my eyebrow lady, that's true, and I'm just gonna believe her. This one's like a cream concealer type thing. It's by Revlon, I believe. And you take a little brush like this, and then you can kind of outline above your brow bone. And then you just kind of blend whatever you put on, the product you put on, you just blend it away. We're going to take an eyeshadow base. My favorite at the moment is the Unveil. This is like a little shimmery eyeshadow base. It's not really shimmery. It's more like sheen. I'm not really sure. I'm so bad with like describing makeup things. But this is by Sigma. And you just want to plop that right on your eye, and this is not really the color we're going for. We're not really going for gold, but this is so subtle, and it just holds your makeup in place really, really well, since we didn't really apply anything on our eyelids except our foundation. I'm going to take this light pink shade, going to take an eyeshadow brush like this. This is my absolute favorite brush. It's by Sigma E25. This is a double-ended one that came in a palette, and the other end is really useful too for your brow bone, E30, or for your inner corner as well. But we're going to take this side first and plop it in that pink shade, and we're just going to put it all over our lid. What we are going to do is take this white shade right here for our brow bone. I'm going to take the other end. We're going to put that right underneath the brow. You can take the other end as well and blend that out a little downward. We're going to use, haven't really decided, but I think I'm going to use my Lorac Pro Palette because I'm just obsessed with this palette. It has the most beautiful colors. I waited for it forever. It was like out of stock forever. My husband got me a gift card for Christmas for Ulta so that I could get this palette, and then I had to wait like 4 weeks because they were always out of stock. And they felt so bad. They were like, your poor husband has been trying to get this palette for you. So they kind of just like gave me free samples and stuff and said sorry. It was worth the wait though. What we're going to do is take this pewter color right here. It's really nice. Usually I don't mix that much shimmer, but since we're going for a really dewy, shimmery look, why not, right? Plop that right on your crease. I was a little too heavy-handed there. It's because these shadows are just so pigmented. I'll just blame it on that, not on me. If If you have smaller eyes, you want to kind of go heavy down there, I think, but I have kind of bigger eyes, so I don't like to bring it down too far. I have fluff in my eye. Oop. This is the Cream Sheen, Cream Sheen. It is a cream sheen, but it's called Creamcup by MAC. It's one of my favorite colors. It's really wearable. I'm going to plop this Revlon lip gloss. It is called Crystal Lilac, and I've had this forever and I love it. I'm actually going to skip the black eyeliner that I usually always do. It's like my signature thing is the black eyeliner. But what I'm going to do, because it's a more soft look, I'm going to use this brow eye pencil. No. I'm so tongue-tied. This is a brown eyeliner, and it is by Lavera, like this. It came in like one of my beauty box subscriptions or something like that. The next thing we're going to do is put on some false eyelashes, and my favorite ones are these ones right here. They're the Demi Wispies by Salon Perfect, I think is what it's called. I'm just going to take this lash glue right here, the Duo lash glue. So this is the finished look. I really love it. It's so springy, summery, just dewy, healthy, glowy skin. It's just like my absolute favorite right now, and I think it just came together really nicely with the baby pink nudish lip and the kind of pinkish, just, I'm so bad at describing, so bad. It really doesn't matter. I love this look. I like these colors, and I like dewy, glowy skin. And I hope that you can recreate this. So last but not least, the giveaway. I haven't had a giveaway in a very long time, and I'm really excited, especially because of what the products are, because they're truly, I really truly love these products, and I've been using them, and I really am so excited to give this away. It's not like, this is like a big prize, because these products are really, like I said, these lotions are like the most luxurious lotions I think I've ever owned, and they're really nice. So if you're the winner, I envy you, because I want more products myself. So I'm really bad with remembering rules for a giveaway, so definitely just go down below, check out the info box below this video, and it's going to tell you step by step all the rules that you have to follow. It's not going to be that many rules. It's going to be really simple. It's basically just you have to be subscribed to me, and of course, because you know I want to give it to one of my subscribers, not just someone random. And then I think there's going to be a couple more things I forgot, honestly, that you have to do, so just check the box below. I'm going to come up, to keep track of who entered, I'm going to come up with something that you have to answer, and just answer it below. Just answer, request a video for me to do, and I'll look to see what the most requested video is, and then I'll be sure to do that video. So just write below what video you want to see from me next. So whether it's like a smoky eye, or like a beginner's video, or whatever, a hair video, whatever you want to see next, just comment below and let me know. And good luck, or make sure you check all the rules below, and good luck entering. Thanks so much for watching, and thumbs up this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Mark sweatpants, whoops, by Victoria's Secret, and I love them. They're super cozy. I think they're like the boyfriend pant, campus pant, that's what they're called.